So the Apple Vision Pro seems like it's taking over the tech YouTube space, or just the tech world. I just watched Patrick Tomaso's video on it, which offers a kind of post-apocalyptic grim view of technology being kind of sad in how invasive it is. Like, do we need another set of infinitely beautiful, like remarkably interactive screens in front of us? Because it seems like we've kind of maxed out. Even just having normal glasses for me feels like there's almost too much to see without any screens in front of me. I read this book, Stolen Focus. It kind of illuminated some things for me that were a little creepy about how much screen time we give ourselves, how much attention is being grabbed by so many different sources. Technology, like smartphones, are kind of the most obvious example of this. Not having an ability to focus actually can damage a lot of stuff in our lives. Our ability to form memories, our ability to store memories, receive and give actual joy and happiness beyond just, the temporary dopamine hit or whatever. And that's kind of my worry with the Apple Vision Pro. As much as I love Apple, the Vision Pro seems like it's kind of pushing it a little bit too far for me. And I haven't even tried this thing, but just watching these videos and watching especially Patrick's assessment of this like sad new reality that we are just being catapulted into beyond our control, or even beyond, reason. These huge tech companies giving us new ways to explore reality, which I think are profoundly interesting. It has that like Minority Report kind of, being able to tweak reality right in front of you, resize things and do this. But Patrick had a really good point. Like, what people are seeing inside of their Apple Vision Pro is not available to anyone else but them. Why even go into a public space when you are going into it and then just going into your own like inception private void? I don't know. Like, it seems different than using a laptop or your phone in public, but it's kind of a similar concept, but maybe a hyper like extended version of it. I love technology. Like, I love interacting with technology, but this device seems like it's pushing the limits of our attention and how much we really need to be dazzled by colors and lights. I don't know, a little too far for my personal taste. And I may be biting my words. Like, I'm sure if I got one of the freaking Apple Vision Pros on my head, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm sure it's like overwhelming, and I'd be like freaking out of how crisp the image is, and there's limitations here, but it performs well here, and blah, 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 the price, oh my God. But it feels more important to me to maybe even continue this question I think Patrick is posing in his video. Why do we need this? What is the purpose of this really? And how will this affect us as a society? If this is really the future of where technology is going, even a company like Apple, which is like one of the more, woke ones or whatever, they tend to actually seem to care, I don't know, maybe a little bit more than most companies about our privacy, our data. How they've integrated into our lives already is insanely useful. It's insanely creative and inspiring, but Apple Vision Pro is a little creepy to me. It's a little creepy, and it's not creepy in the way that like creepy technology company that's getting all our information and biometrics. It's more creepy in that way of like, why do we need this? Like, what is the purpose of having even more distractions? Even more screens, even more things popping up and bright colors, this and that, especially at a price point like $3,500. Like, you're paying a price to be even more distracted by the same stuff that you could basically do on any device. But yeah, it's different that it's, in AR or virtual reality space or whatever. But like, why? Why? Life itself is already overwhelming. Maybe there's the escapism element of it. I get that. There's the fantastical element of it. There's the cool factor of it that's actually pretty interesting as well. Wearing these goggles that transport you into virtual reality, but still, gives you a sense of the tangible reality around you, but it doesn't really exist, technically. It does, but it doesn't. So I don't know. I don't really have a point in this video other than maybe to inspire more conversation about the theoretical aspects, maybe more of technology like Apple Vision Pro. Like, why do we need this? What are its implications on society, on culture, on how we ingest information? And why do we need more invasive visual technology within our tangible world? I feel like I have to sneeze. I think it passed. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. I'm more kind of posing them. I would like to personally try it. Although honestly, VR goggles and headsets, like I don't really even like glasses touching my face sometimes. So I don't think I'd be able to deal with something like that, no matter how good the technology is. Even if it transports me into another freaking dimension and it's like absolutely wild and beautiful and this and that. I don't know if I really want something just physically touching me. So I feel like there's that limitation for me. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Like, what do you think about Apple Vision Pro? I think maybe this emotional reaction that I'm having to the Vision Pro is kind of maybe pointing towards like how important this kind of technology is. It's high key fascinating, but I don't know. I'm not super convinced that I need to really spend that much money on this thing, especially with that battery pack thing hanging down in the pocket. Like, I don't know. I'm not vibing with it. And if you made it all the way through this video, leave a diamond emoji in the comments. And also join me on Discord. I'm trying to build my Discord back up a little more. The link to that is in the description. Yeah, thanks for watching. Smash all the buttons. And I'll see you in the next video.